Accountability check-in. Y'all thought I forgot, but I didn't. Have you been writing? Though I do not believe that you have to write every day in order to call yourself a writer, you do, in fact, have to be writing to call yourself a writer. So let's do a check-in. Shannan E. Johnson, CEO of The Professional Pen, where we develop screenwriters from idea to pitch. Need help with your screenplay? Go to www.theprofessionalpen.com. Now let me get back on your neck. Have you been writing? I have. So remember last year I was supposed to write 3 screenplays. I only wrote 1. This year I am in the middle of writing my second one. So I still have my goals. I'm just going to spread them out a little bit because you have to pivot. There's no point in being upset with myself because I couldn't get around to it. I didn't have time. I had other things to do. It is what it is. That didn't stop me from writing. When I got into 2025, I was working on other people's projects. So I still didn't get a chance to work on my own stuff. So in the fall, I started my pre-work for adapting my short film into a feature. So that means I already did the Pixar formula. I already did the character bios. I already did the goals worksheet. But I had not started really on the roadmap, which is beat sheets and the outline. So starting probably just a couple of weeks ago, I went ahead and put writing hours back on my calendar that I'm sticking to. As of right now, I'm supposed to write on Mondays and Saturdays. Anytime I get a chance to write in between, I will. But no matter what, 2 hours on Mondays and Saturdays. So since I've been doing that for the last couple of weeks, your girl is already into Act 2 in her outline. Let me show ya. I like to use Google Docs because I love this system over here, which is just, bookmarks. It's an outline. That's what they call it. Tabs, other people call it. And it just allows you to jump around in your document. So as I told you guys, there's my Pixar formula. Bow. There's one of my character. Who am I? I always put it in a graph. Bow. I do that for all of the characters. Then here are my goals. Boom. And then we're going to skip this part. All this stuff is just stuff that I was jotting down over time. When I didn't have a chance to write, but things were coming to me and I just needed to keep up with it. So I wrote it down. But here's my beat sheet. All the things that are already highlighted in green mean that they've already made it into my outline. So as you can see, I am at Act 2. Bow. So now let's look at the difference in my outline and my beat sheet. To be honest with you, there's not much of a difference for me this time around. I might go back and change it. But there's not much for me this type around because I'm really trying to feel things out and figure things out. I also have a lot more dialogue in my outline than usual. So it's a lot longer than I want it to be. But at the end of the day, because I'm not showing this to anybody else, this is mine. So that is the difference between doing an outline for yourself, a part of your work. There we go. Act 2. Here I am in Act 2. And doing an outline that you're going to have to submit to a producer or a showrunner or an executive or somebody, right? If you're going to do that, then you need to be far more concise. But I'm not doing that for anybody else. I'm doing it for me, which means I can be as detailed as I want. Okay. So if I'm already in Act 2 of my outline, then likely it'll only take me a couple of more weeks as long as I can actually get to the writing. And I plan to do a whole lot of writing in May because my schedule is going to open up this much. So I plan to do a lot of writing in May. But because of that, I should probably at least start writing the script before June, unless I just choose not to write. Okay. I should be writing the script by June, which means by August, if not before, I should be able to send it out for notes somewhere. And I'm going to need notes on this one. I mean, we always need notes, right? But I'm definitely going to need notes on this one. Since it's an adaptation from a short to a feature, you have to think about scope. And I believe that there is enough there, but I'm also wondering if I need, just more storyline so that we don't focus on my main character so much that it kind of gets monotonous and boring. Like nobody wants that, right? But I also don't want to press anything. I don't want to make something happen just because. So, and this is why you need someone else's opinion. So for those of you who are out there looking for a place you can trust to get opinion, that's where the professional pen comes in. So I know a lot of people watch the videos that I do where I'm breaking down produced works, or I'm talking about the industry or whatever it is. But what we do at the Professional Pen is help to develop you. We read your scripts, we give you actionable notes, and then we help you to revise as necessary. We're your brain trust. We're your coach. So if you're out there and you're like, I have these ideas and I need to like talk through it with someone, that's what we're here for. If you're like, I've been writing this script and it seems like something's missing and I'm just not sure what it is, that's what we're here for. If you didn't know that, now you do. Click those links in the bio and come holler at us. And I'm going to come back and check on you with your writing. So drop down in the comments and let me know. How is it going? Happy writing.
The Professional Pen. The Professional